Hey guys, welcome to another plan with me. This week I'm planning for the week of August 27th through September 2nd. I cannot believe that we are already in September. That's insane to me. As is my new custom, I guess, I am planning in the morning. It is now 7:05 a.m. on Monday morning, and I just got off work. So I decided that I was going to plan because I know that if I leave it till after I wake up, the lighting is going to be weird and I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to be able to plan. I'm just not going to be able to have the best lighting. We're already in September, which is crazy. Like I said, it's about to kick up and get busy for my department. We usually get busy. We are in a college area, so when the students come back to the college, things go crazy because it's the first time that kids are without their parents. And if we all remember when we were first without our parents, we went a little crazy. So that's something that still happens. Anyway, I'm planning with this Planning Roses kit called Head Over Heels. It's the Head Over Heels collection, and it is a photo collection. I decided to use this for this month because it has the pops of yellow, like the August colors in the actual planner, and because it has elements of fall which tie into September. And also because I am going to be off. Tonight is the last night I'm working, and then I'm off for the next 5 days, which is amazing. It wasn't intentional. Anyway, I'm planning with this kit. It's called Head Over Heels, and it, like I said, it's by Planning Roses, and here's everything that comes in this kit. I love this script deco-y functional stuff that she has now. I think it's so cute. Bottom washi is a bit plain, but we'll see what we're gonna do. Actually, that doesn't go there. I also bought the a la carte, what is this, date covers and glitter headers, so we're gonna use those as well. Like I said, my days off this week were supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but if you watched my other plan with me, I talked about battling with HR about 2 extra days that everyone else got because I work for a police department, and we can't take holidays off. They usually give the people that work in the whole place certain days off. Like if you work in the admin, you get certain days off between Christmas and New Year's. And because I actually work for the police department, we're open obviously 24/7, so we can't take Christmas off the way everybody else does. So they usually just give us a bulk of holidays to take anytime during the year. However, they messed up the calculations in mine, and for some reason I was short 2 days. So I've been battling them since May, and they finally, I think this past Tuesday or Wednesday, finally got back to me and said, okay, the days have been added to your days off. So I was finally able to put in for them, which I almost didn't because the days off, we only have until August 31st to take them. Our year starts in September, and they cut it really close for me. So I'm supposed to be off Thursday through Saturday, and I tacked on the days on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I won't have to go into work those days. So I gave myself a little vacation, which is always nice, especially when you work in a hectic environment like I do. It's nice to take some mental health days and just chill and do nothing. Well, I'm gonna be in school, but you know. This week has been a little crazy for me. It's also going to be the last day that I work with my current partner, who is also my best friend. And do you hear the train? And the person who got me the job at the police department, she's going to a different shift as of September 2nd, which is another huge thing happening this week. We are going to new shifts. Well, not everyone, but we bid for shifts in July, and then no, we bid for shifts in May, and then in July they came out with a new schedule. I'm staying in my schedule just because it works for my life, which, how does midnights work for anyone's life? I am a student as well. I'm in my last semester of my senior year, and I'm about to graduate. Well, I'll graduate in December, only because of the way the classes were split up. Like I could have graduated in the summer, but I had to take this one class, and it requires that I take the full semester, and they only offer it in the fall, which blows. So I had to tack on another semester. If not, I could have graduated in the summer. Anyway, because of going to night school, I have to work midnights just because it works. So my classes are from 6 to 9 usually, and then I go to work from 10 to 6 a.m., which is exhausting sometimes, but you do what you gotta do to get your degree, right? This schedule worked for me, but it doesn't work for her life, or it does, but she wants to spend more time with her boyfriend. Let's do this one. So she decided to move to days, which means that this is our last night working together on the same shift, and that makes my heart sad. It's actually the last night I'll be working with a few people. The officers are also switching shifts, and I'm only getting to keep one of my, well, I'm getting all new sergeants on my shift. The ones that I have now are going to afternoons and days, and then I'm getting mostly new officers. We're switching shifts on September 2nd at my department, and I'm getting a whole slew of new people because it is midnights. All the rookies get to come to midnights, which, you know, they all love. Who doesn't love midnights? You kind of have to pay your dues before you're able to go to a different shift. So I think I'm working, my officers are going to be all female, which is kind of unheard of when it comes to a police department. Usually there's women. There's usually not that many women in police departments. It's not really something that women take up too often. So I'm getting mostly, there's only one male officer on my shift, and the rest are all women, which is amazing for girls, you know, girl power and all that. And I'm excited for women in law enforcement. And then even the communications is, okay, no, we have one male, but he's not really, he does swing shifts, so he does 2 different shifts, but the ones strictly on midnights are all female. So we have mostly all female crew except for the sergeants. We only have 1 female sergeant on our shift, but it's still amazing. This is my Friday. So yeah, that's what's happening this week for me. I have class. I started class last week. So far I'm panicking about all the things because I have this service part of my graduation requirements. One is a service learning project, which means I have to come up with a oh, Chicago, never a quiet moment. I have to come up with in my community, I have to come up with a way to help. So a need that the community has and a way that I can fill it, and then in 16 weeks I should come up with a plan to actually fill that need. And that is very daunting. For me, I've never really, I've done community service. Obviously, I work for the police department. We do that a lot. But I've never had to actually coordinate it. Like, this is something that's usually pre-coordinated for me. Oh, that's gonna put two pinks together. So I'm kind of, I don't even know what I'm doing. So I have to come up with a service learning project, and I work for a police department and I want to do something. My degree's in psychology, so I want to do something with mental health and police officers, but it's just a lot of red tape when it comes to implementing any type of mental health related thing because of unions and all that. And I think it'll help, but it takes so long to get things from idea to actually implementing them when it comes to any type of like department run like a police department, where it's like you have to go up the chain of command. So it goes from me to my supervisor, then their supervisor, and then they take it over to the chief, and it's just a big mess. And so I have to come up with another, I don't know, I want to do something with the police department, but I need to figure out what that's going to be. I don't know why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it. I'm kind of like all over the place. I guess that's just where my brain is right now. I'm all over the place. You can see the lines under there, but I don't care. So that's where I am, and that's why it's still early. I still have time to plan this out and figure out what to do. But at the same time, it is only 16 weeks. And there are a lot of steps in the process of this project. And I'm freaking out, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Whoever does this for a living, like, I respect anyone who does like any type of like not public service, but anyone in charge of any nonprofit who has to throw like charity events and like coordinate all this stuff. Like, I have a newfound respect for these people because this is not easy, like, especially when it comes to money. Because I have a lot of everybody has a lot of ideas to how they can help, but getting the funding to do so, that's gonna be hard. That's probably gonna be the hardest part. I should have put a box here before I put that glitter header down. Which one can go there? Let's see, one of these beige ones. Studio. So that's what's freaking me out about that class. My psychology class. Oops. Shit. The last one in my the last one I need to take, basically, isn't as, it's the psychology of personality. And the concepts in it I've dealt with before, so it's not as hard. It's just, as usual, a lot of reading. Which I'm used to in psychology classes. But then a lot of reading plus this whole service learning thing is obnoxious, to say the least. Okay, so where else am I putting a box? One here. Which one? I'm gonna put this one over here to try and keep these away from each other. I was just gonna power through this, but then I decided I wanted to talk. I'm feeling chatty today. There's gotta be one here too. Pink one? Should I do the shoes? No, too much pink. Let's do... So that's where I am in life. Right now. Trying to figure out my life, my service learning things, my work schedules. Well, my work schedule's set until next September, but how am I gonna work with the new partner? I mean, I've worked with her before. Obviously when I've had to cover other shifts, but it's different when you get into, especially when you do what I do, when it's crisis related. When you get into a group with someone, with my current friend, my current partner, there are things when emergencies happen that as soon as like I hear that she's on an emergency call and I hear her say, like, we give each other hints, because obviously only one of us picks up the phone. But like if I hear her say they need an ambulance here, while she's talking to the person, getting more information, I can already get things into motion. I can, you know, dispatch who I need to dispatch to go to this before, you know, once we have the location, we usually are able to get the ball rolling and get help to them quickly. And with her, we specifically do that for each other, where we'll say things out loud, like locations and what's happening, so that the other person can hear it and, you know, do what they have to do to get help already rolling. And finding that kind of partnership with someone where you don't really have to say much, where you can just know by the tone of their voice what is happening, is hard. And that is what kind of sucks about switching around partners and stuff. And you know, not everybody works the same, has the same work ethic, so you have to get used to a whole new person. So, you know, stuff like that is what sucks about rearrangement when it comes to doing a job like ours. It's not easy. I think I want to use this other pink one, you know? So I'm gonna nix this shoebox here in lieu of this shoebox here. I like it more. I'm gonna get a little more pink in here, because who doesn't like pink? So those are my worries for now. I mean, my new partner is great. Like I said, I've worked with her before. But it's just about finding a new rhythm with a new person. It's kind of like being in a new relationship. You gotta find out their quirks and what makes them angry and tones of their voice and how to manage situations specifically for that person. Yeah, this one's this one's off. And that makes me mad. Whatever. Shoot. It's gonna bother me. Let's see if I can get this up without ripping anything. Cool. I'd rather cut it off at the top because there's nothing up here than cut off the shoes. Because you can notice that. Okay. And even then, it's still a little off. You know, I'm not gonna let it bother me. It's not that serious. Yeah, so new schedules on September 2nd. My schedule's not changing anything because I'm staying on the same shift. It's only the people who switch shifts that have to worry. But I worry because new people to work with. So, and not only new partner for me, but new officers and new sergeants. And it's about balancing all the personalities, and the sergeants that I'm used to working with like things a certain way, and you know, they give you certain freedoms. There's certain things that you don't have to ask them, that you could just do, but that new sergeants might have an issue with you doing without asking first. So it's gonna be, the next few months are gonna be interesting in the sense of learning all the new personalities and how to do what according to each person's preference. Just a balancing act. It's a balancing act. I don't know if that's any better. Whatever. So I guess I'll do my sidebar. What else is happening this week? Like I said, I have 5 days off and I have some interesting plans. I'm supposed to go on a boat tour, a night boat tour of the city, which are always fun. I've done the day tour, like the architectural tour of the city at night. And I liked it. So I've never done a night cruise though, so that's gonna be fun. Which I should probably get on. I should do that tonight. Research what days we can do it. And then also there's a Polish Fest starting on Friday that my family likes to go to because of my sister-in-law. I don't even know if I need this, considering I'm only working 1 day this week. Okay, I'll use this one for workouts. Then I might be able to use that other. Use this just as a regular list for school or something. And then I think I'm going to be able to use this other full box because I honestly have nothing else to add to this. Because I'm only working 1 day this week. Well, no, I'm working 2. I'm also working Sunday. Don't really need to mark all that. Oh, I got to use all 9 boxes. That's fun. So this is going to be for my workouts. Does she have workouts? She has one word worked script. I wonder if I could just use that and then put the little I'll save that. Okay. Oh, I missed the glitter header. Distraction. So pink. It's after pink, green. Not all these are being weird. If you guys can hear that, I have my window a little bit open. And it's breezy. It's the Whip City of wind. So there's obviously wind. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get a new one for here. Oh no, damn it. Maybe, yes, okay. I wonder if this, yeah, that's fine. It's just from the, okay. So this is going to be for workouts because I'm only working these 2 nights. This one will be just for school stuff, which she doesn't have a school header. I'll use this for here. That'll just be for anything that I have to do this week. I guess we can start on the daily stuff. Say the good thing about filming these in the day is the lighting. The worst thing is the fact that I am very word vomity at this time because I am tired. I wasn't tired when I got here, but I am tired now. Oh, and I need that for something. These colors do not match, but these do. First of all, let's put that I'm working tonight. What should I put? Ugh, crooked is that? Not better. Not really. Whatever. Should I alternate? Green and yellow and green. I actually am using these. I hardly ever do. And then I also work on Sunday. So we'll use the yellow flag. And just leave a little more room. Since we did so on the other side. Green bow. And I'm gonna use from Planting Roses these work scripts that I have. There and there. Kind of dig that. I'll save that for now. Who knows? So I should probably put down my little things. My Thursday class is weird because I usually do online classes, and this semester it's a mixed class, so I have to actually do both online and actually face-to-face, which is weird. It's not something I've done before. Usually it's one or the other. Let's see if I have any television on. I need fall TV to come back because honestly, I'm ready. I am kind of bummed that there's no Game of Thrones until next year. Like, what are they trying to do to me? Also, The Handmaid's Tale, I watched it this season, and well, I watched, since it came out, and I don't like that. Yellow on yellow. Either way, it's gonna be yellow on yellow. Unless, so I did this one, I can do this one and this one, and then I can go up here. I don't know, I'm being very weird. I'm ready for fall TV to come back, is my point. I don't know what I was saying before that. So, this is going to be for my dinners, obviously. Beige. And then down here. We can do green. And I'm all over the place. And then for this day, yellow. We can do TV. And then also on, what is this? Tuesday, we have another TV show on. Younger and Ballers. What else is happening? Okay, Monday. I work. I am filming now. Let's see if she has anything film related. I can do this Plan With Me Monday. And then some sort of camera icon. That's for filming. Then I wanted to mark that it's my last night working with my friend. So we're gonna use one of these quarter boxes for that. And I need a crying munchkin or emoji because that's how I feel. I feel like crying. I'm gonna use this little Y munchkin to signify that Kim is leaving me. Everybody's leaving me. I'm so sad. Okay. So, and then I don't know, whatever happens today when I wake up after my sleep, I will mark in these spaces here. On Tuesday I have class. I have, they call it a capstone class. So let's look at my class labels from Caress Press and see which ones go. None from here. I can actually use this like mustardy yellow one. We'll do that here. Okay, class from 6 to 9. Also, I am off. So should I put the weekend? I'm gonna put the weekend banner down here as the start of my very long holiday. My very long extended weekend. Hello, weekend. Okay. On Wednesday, all I have is that I am going to a movie with my best friend. One of my best friends, I should say. And I'm gonna use this movie marquee from a leftover Scribble Prints Coke freebie for the movie because it's yellow. Not the same yellow, but we're just gonna go with it. And that's honestly all I have for Wednesday. On Thursday, I have class again. This time, I actually have to go to class, which is not fun. And for that, I'm going to use this green Caress Press class sticker. Matches pretty decently with the kit. Also, they're delivering my water. So for that, I need some sort of quarter label. What color? Let's use this beigey one. That means I actually have to put out the empty bottle. Oh, that's bad. Okay. And I have Munchkins. I guess we're using Munchkins a lot this spread. Alright guys, this is how you can tell I'm tired. Because it's actually an emoji, not a Munchkin. And there it is. Little water emoji. So they're coming to pick up the empty bottles, bringing me refills. My ESL just came out there. And that's all that's happening on Thursday. It's also the start of Taste of Polonia. Oh, no, that's Friday actually. Disregard. Friday. I have it's the last day of the month. Also payday. She does have a payday sticker. I know that much. And there it is. So let's put that first because it's important. I need to find some washi. No, I saw some cute washi that I wanted to use, and now it's disappeared. And by disappeared, I mean it's here. I just don't see it because I'm going, oh, it's right here. Okay. So it's Payday. We're gonna put it here because too much yellow going on up there. Friday. It's Payday. There's green and green. I don't like that. So I'll grab this pink label here. And that's going to be for measurements. I had a what do you call that? Not a bet, but a oh, not a goal either. I don't know. A challenge. That's what it was. A challenge of working out every day in August. And then we measured ourselves in the beginning of August, and we're going to measure ourselves the last day to see how well we did. So that's to remind myself to take my measurements. Movies at the park are happening this day, and they're showing Coco, which I totally want to watch because I love that movie. So I'm going to use one of these labels here. And what color? Let's do green. I'll do that down here. Since it is towards the end of the night. And I know I have some sort of like movie watching situation in one of these little thingies. I actually have a Coco kit from Scribble Prince Co. I should probably go and use like one of the yes, here we go. If all else fails, we could use that. Okay, so I have this Coco kit from Scribble Prince Co. Yeah, I'm gonna use. I feel like she used to have so much more deco. This is a new reformatted kit, I guess. I'm gonna use this guy. It's a little, I forgot his name. Anywho, yeah, so that's for watching Coco's movies at the park. And I'll put this little popcorn here. It starts at 8 and it's at the park near my house, so I wanted to go. Okay, Saturday. Oh, actually, this is the start of Taste of Bologna, so I wanted to mark that as well. I'll just use a piece of washi, I guess. Here. Just to mark the start of the fest. And I'm gonna use this little icon from the kit to mark the start of the fest. Hello. Saturday, I have a doctor's, not a doctor's appointment, a chiropractor appointment. I'm gonna use this green label here. Why can't I put anything straight? And she has an icon. And that's at 9:15. I also have to remind myself to post my monthly plan with me. And then I have a bill due. So we'll put that down here. I have 2 bills due this day, actually. Yeah, I did. I have 2 bills due that day. I wonder if I should just use both of them. Why not? You know what? No, because I'm off, so I might actually go out and do something. And then I won't have room. So that's it for Saturday, Sunday. All I have is that I'm working and that the new schedule goes into effect. Let's do a fancy label. I doubt I'll do much because I am going back to work that day. So I want to mark, what did I do? I'm going to use the Once More with Love Munchkin to mark the new work schedule going into effect. I like to use those for work-related things for obvious reasons. So honestly, other than work and that the new schedule starts, I don't really have anything planned for Sunday. I do need to film my plan with me for the next week sometime. So I think I'm going to use this little Jessica freebie that came with my order from SPC to mark planning. No yellow. Let's do the day doesn't look so busy. Saturday. Let's do Thursday because I have class, so I know I'm not gonna wanna leave the house. I have this planner from the Simply Watercolor Co. freebie that matches this kit, and then the plan is from Jessica J. Crew Plans, and it's from a freebie I got from Scribble Prints Co. And I think that is my week in full, and it looks very full as of now. There's a lot of stuff happening. That's everything that I have for this week, and I'm going to stop word vomiting and go to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.